Asante, karibu sana. Yes. The guy, the fastest man in Africa from Ngoma.
Ignite this stadium. Look what that
Because, I understand. Yes, bro. Great.
means to this Kenyan crowd. Look what it means to the Kenyan president. Ferdinand Omanyala, he was born in Nairobi. He studies chemistry at the University of Nairobi. Could not be more of a hometown.
Welcome guys, this is Tamu TV, and today we are privileged to have Ferdinand Omanyala with us, a celebrated athlete and the fastest man in Africa. Actually, it's a rare opportunity to have him with us here today, and we just have two questions for him. I know a lot has been said about him. Omanyala has been in several interviews, both here in Kenya and even outside Kenya, but there's part of him that I wish that you also get to know about him. So Omanyala,
Asante,
karibu sana. Yes, just straight to it. You come from Ngoma.
Yeah.
Young guys here celebrate you so much. Do you have any plans for you as an athlete, as a celebrated guy, the fastest man in Africa from Ngoma? Do you have plans to nurture young guys from Ngoma to come up like you? Do you have any structures you're putting in place to make sure that when Omanyala is gone, there's another one from Ngoma who can actually step in your shoes?
Yeah, I won't like be specific to Bungoma.
Yes.
I'm doing this for the country,
Sure.
and I would love people to come from Bungoma, but I have Sprint Achievers.
Yes.
It's a club that we've started, registered as a company, and the aim of this club or company is to develop sprinters.
Yes.
And like you say, I don't want to live after retirement.
Yeah.
Then be 60 years later saying that we had Omanyala.
Yes.
I want sprints to be industrialized as such.
Great.
So that every year we have someone coming up. We don't want to we live in a moment where people will be saying 60 years ago it's someone, today again someone is coming up.
Yes.
So we want to make it like an industry,
Yeah.
so that every year we produce someone.
Sure.
So that's my main target for Sprint Achievers. And it will be nice if we can get support from the government, county government of Bungoma,
Sure, yeah.
because we're still trying to get where to put the clubs of these Sprint Achievers. And my vision is one day that I set up my own club in Western, specifically Bungoma, because that's where I come from.
That's great.
I really hope I get the support I need. If someone else from other county comes and supports me, I'll not hesitate. So I hope the county government of Bungoma will hold my hand in this,
Yes.
so that we can develop sprinters in this part of the country, and the country at large.
Great. Now, the second part that we also wish to know about you is that we've seen whenever you go for these races, your better half is always there. She celebrates you. You're a young family, and of course, you're also a young man. And of course, there are a lot of pressure around people of our age. So how do you normally handle the pressure? And of course, the women cheering you up, SMS kidogo hapa na pale. So how do you manage that as a young man?
For me, there's not so much pressure for myself, because I said I've gone through a lot of challenges and I've gone through a lot of things that made my mind strong.
Yes.
I have a very strong mentality. So I don't always put pressure on myself.
Yes.
In terms of getting messages and inboxes, I don't reply to them because I understand that I have a family to take care of, and every time I go back home, I go back to my family.
Great.
So for me, no much pressure about that. In social life, you meet people, interact with them. Those who want to take pictures, those who want to talk to you, just give them an ear. To be kind doesn't cost anything.
Yes.
So just be with them, and most importantly, be humble. Because you see, talent is something that has been given by God, and it can be taken away anytime.
Sure.
So if you become proud because of what God has given you, then that will end up messing you up. You may wake up tomorrow, maybe you don't have your legs. So if you've been proud because of what you've been doing, what will you be proud of when you're no longer around?
Yes. Yes.
So for me, being humble has really pushed me to interact with different people in society, different social lives, different statuses, so which has really made me who I am today, because I believe whatever I've achieved before is now history. For me, that's history, and for me to stay relevant and to stay on my toes is to work hard and break more records and make people celebrate even more. That's my aim. So that's one thing that makes me not to lose focus. And I'm happy about it because there's so much appreciation coming all over the world, which I really appreciate. Yeah, we thank God.
Breaking the records, Omanyala says, which means it's not yet over until more records are broken. It was great talking to you, Omanyala. Thank you so much for your time, bro.
Asante.
Hope to see you again.
Amen.
Asante.
Cheers, bro.
Great.
Kenyan crowd. Look what it means to the Kenyan president. Ferdinand Omanyala, he was born in Nairobi. He studies chemistry at the University of Nairobi. He could not be more of a hometown favourite, and they will be partying in Nairobi tonight. Ferdinand